Okay, girls. So today our lesson about adjust quotient. Okay, adjust quotient. What the meaning of adjust quotient? Let's mean today we will talk about the estimate. Okay, we will talk about the estimate steps that we make it before we find the quotient to know the first digit in the quotient. So it will help me. So today we will learn or we will modify this estimate. Okay, so let's start. How can you adjust the whole number quotient if your estimate is too high or too low? So today we will solve some problems, and in these problems we will compare between the estimation that I found it before in the first step and between the quotient, the real number or the real division. Okay, so let's start. First thing, you have this sentence. I want you to read it with me. When you estimate to decide where to place the first digit. When I want to estimate to decide, estimation is the way to know the first digit in the quotient. You can also try using the first digit of your estimate to find the first digit of your whole number quotient. You remember when I want to divide the numbers, sometimes I told you if I estimate okay, if I estimate and the estimation was 300, okay, I told you that when I want to divide, you can use the first digit in the estimation to help you to know the first digit in the quotient. And that's what I mean in this sentence. Sometimes an estimate is too low or too high, and I want you to focus on this word, okay? So let's start with the first problem. Okay, in this problem he told me the problem is, or before I start with the problem, look at this division. Before I start with the example, I want you to look at this division. If I want here to divide 3,382 divided on 48, I want to estimate the answer. And in division, I told you have to round the number into the nearest number that I can divide it on it by each other. Like if I have here 3,382, the nearest number for this number is what? If you round it into the nearest thousand, the answer will be what? 300. Okay? Now, if you round this number into the nearest 10, look, before the 4 I have 8. 8 is greater than 5. That means I will add 1 to the tens and it will be 50. So this is the estimate for 48. If you divide here 3000 on 50, you can divide 3000 on 50 by use mental math. So the answer will be 60. How I will find this answer? Look, first thing, I will raise 1 0 with 1 0 in the divisor. Then I will divide 300 on 5. 300 divided 5. Okay, can I divide 30 on 5? Yes. 30 divided 5 equals 6. And you have 1 0, so I will put it next to the 6, so it will be 60. So the answer is 60, okay? Now, or 6/10 as he said. When you want to divide this number, you will use this estimation, right? So when I find the estimation equals 60, so sometimes I told you can use this. The first digit in the quotient will be what? Will be a 10th digit, right? So the first digit will be a 10th digit. Okay, so I will use this estimate. So I will use the first digit 6 here in the tens and multiply it with the divisor. Look, when you multiply 6 with 48, if you try on white paper 48 multiply 6, okay, the answer will be what? If you multiply, look, the answer will be 288, okay? 288, okay? So now if you subtract, girls, I want you to focus right here, please. If you subtract between those numbers, the answer was 50, okay? 50 greater than the divisor. That's mean there is another 48 in this number, right? When I told you how many 48 in 338, how many? From the estimation, I will know that there is a 6. But look, when I subtract between 338 and 288, the answer was 50. That means there is another 48 in this number. Because look, the answer, I can divide it on 48. So this one will be 7. The right answer is 7. Okay? And this, but here I don't want to solve or find the quotient. Here I want you to understand this idea that the estimate is too low. Look, the estimate is lower than the quotient. The quotient will be 7 in the 10th digit, but the estimate told me that it will be 6. Okay? So sometimes estimate, what that means? That means you have to guess. So the estimation, maybe it will be closer to the right answer, but not the exact right answer. Okay? That's what I mean in estimation. Estimation means you have to guess your answer. Guess. I don't know my answer, but I want to guess my answer. Okay? So it will help me, but it will not give me the exact answer. And that's the idea that I want you to understand it in this lesson. So in this lesson, I want you to understand that the estimation sometimes will help you to find the quotient, but it will not be the right answer. Sometimes it will not be the right answer. Look, such as this example. In this example, I found another divisor in the 50. Another 48 in the 50. That means I have to use 7 here, not 6. Another example. Here, girls, don't write anything, okay? Just focus with me. Another example. Look, in this example. Look. If you want to divide here 453 divided on 65. Okay, Ariyaf, just focus with me. We didn't start yet. We didn't solve anything. Just now we will repeat everything, okay? So focus with me. Now I want you to divide 453 divided on 65. Okay, first step, I will use estimate here to what? To find the answer or estimate or guess. My quotient will be about any number. Okay, so first thing, if you round this number into the nearest into the nearest here number, I can divide it on 70, because here if you round the divisor into the nearest 10, it will be 70, because I have 5 before the 6, so it will be what? I have 5 before 6, so I will add 1 to the 10, so it will be 7, and this one will be 0. So I have to round the dividend into the nearest number I can divide it on 70, because I have to divide it on 70. So what is the nearest number I can divide it on 70? Look, 490, I can divide it on 70. How I will know that? Look, 49, I can divide it on 7, right? Because 49 divided 7 equals what? Equals 7, right? So if you erase the 0 in the dividend with the 0 in the divisor, so 49 divided 7 equals 7. So this is the estimation. Now, the estimation helped me to know the first digit in the quotient, as I said. So when I want to divide the dividend on the divisor, so I will take the estimation, as we said. Take the estimation, and if you want to know how many is 65 on 453, so I will take the estimation. So I will take 7, maybe it will be 7. So if you try 7 and multiply it with 65, the answer for this multiplication, look, 455. Can I subtract this number from 453? No, I can't, of course. Thank you. So why? Because this number is greater than the dividend. I can't subtract it from it. Thank you, Lana. So that's mean my estimation is too high. Too high from the number. So the number will be less than 7. It will be maybe 6. The right answer is 6, not 7. So here the estimation is not correct. So my estimation is too high, and that's the idea in this lesson. Okay? So in this lesson, I will understand how my estimation here is sometimes higher than the quotient. Sometimes, like this example. Sometimes is lower than the quotient, like the last one. So it will not give me the exact number. It will give me close to this number. So it will help me sometimes, but sometimes it will not. Okay? Now let's start with the first example. Okay. In this example, I have a problem. I know that you like problems, right? Solve problems. Okay, so let's start. Yes, Lana, thank you. Yes, Larissa. So, and I want to first read the problem here with you. A new music group makes 6,127 copies of its first CD. Okay, so music group or musicians here make a group and they copy 6,127 CDs. The group sells 75 copies of CDs at each of its shows. So in each show they sell 75 copies. How many shows does it take the group to sell all of the CDs? You remember, interpret the remainder and this idea when we solve problems and estimate the right answer for the problem. We will continue now in the same idea. Okay? So in this lesson I have to divide, or this problem, I'm sorry, I have to divide the number of all CDs on the number of the CDs that they will sell in each show. So I will know now the number the number of shows that they have to do it or to make it to sell all the CDs. Okay? So let's divide together. I think the division will be very easy for you, because we do a lot of exercises. Now we will start our division. I will start with the 6. Okay, 65. As we here we know. Look, the estimation. The first step, the estimation was 90. They round 75 into 70, and 6,127 into 6,300, because I want to round the divided and the divisor into the nearest number that I can divide it on by each other. So I can divide 63 on 7, right? 63 divided 7 equals 9. But first I have to erase 1 0 here from 1 0 here. Now 63 divided 7 equals 9, as we learned, and you have a 0, you have to put it in the quotient, so the estimation is 90. Now how I will find the answer, the exact quotient here? Let's start. 6 divided 75, I can divide it. I will take the 1. 61 divided 75, also I can divide it. So I will take the 2. So it will be 612 divided on 75. So the first digit in the quotient will be what? Thank you, Larissa. Your answer is correct. Thank you, Lana, also. So, thank you, Emma. So the first digit in the quotient will be 8, as the girls said and Wajd said. Thank you, Wajd. So, thank you, Lama and Fatima. 8 multiply 75. Okay, I will not waste the time in multiplication, girls, because I think this is very, very easy for you. The multiplication between 2-digit number and 1-digit number, I think very easy. So if you multiply 8 with 75, the answer will be what? You can find it, the answer, as the girls said, 600. So I will write it exactly here, 600. Then I will subtract. Let's subtract. 2 minus 0 equals 2. 1 minus 0 equals 1, and I have 12. I will take the 7. 127. So if I want here to divide it on 75, how many 75 in 127? I think just 1. Thank you, Lana. That's right. I have only 1. So 1 multiply 75. Thank you, Larissa. I want the others. Where are you, girls? I want you to share with me on the chat. 7 minus 5 equals what? Equals 2. Now, 12 minus 7 equals what? Equals 5. So now, can I divide 52 on 75? Can I? No, I can't. So it will be what? Thank you, girls. That's right. It will be a remainder. So the remainder is 52. Now I want you to focus with me to understand this remainder. Okay? Now, if you estimate those numbers, the estimation was 90. That's mean I have to do, or the musicians or the music group has to do 90 shows to sell the CDs. This is an estimation or guessing. They guess that 90 shows is enough to sell all the CDs. But the exact number, or the exact number of shows, 81. 81, and there is 55 remain. What that mean? That's mean I have 55 CDs remain with me. So what I have to do, I will leave these CDs with the group? No, I have to sell all the CDs, right? So what I have to do, I have to do another show at the last. When I finish 81 shows, I have to do, thank you, Larissa, I have to do another show to sell those 55, what? To sell the 55 CDs. So if you add another show at the last to 81, the number of shows that I have to do, or the music group has to do, is what? 81 plus 1. So the answer will be what? 82. That's right. So it will be 82. Right? Okay, girls? So the band here must do 82 shows to sell all the CDs, because the number of CDs left here, 52. Let's here understand the relationship between the quotient and the estimation. So look, the estimation is what? Is high or low than the quotient? High or low? Who will tell me? Is too high or too low? Look, the estimation is 90 and the real answer is 82. You can type it in the chat. You can type it. Yes, that's right, Larissa. Look, the estimation is 90 and the real answer or the quotient is 82. That's mean my estimation is higher than the real answer. That's mean it's too high. Okay? It's too high than the correct answer. So this is the answer for this question, okay? Because he is asking you, is the estimate is too high or too low, or correct answer? No, it's too high. Okay? Okay, girls, you finish? Thank you all of you for answering. Yes, it's too high. Right. Look, 90 greater than 82. That's mean the estimation is higher than the correct answer. Right? Okay, you finished, girls. Please type 1 to solve the another page. Thank you. Any question? Okay. Now, let's move to the next page, page 132. Okay, in this page also I want to find the exact number. Then I want to to estimate the answer, and now after that I want to compare between the quotient and the estimation. Let's start. Here I want to divide 336 on 48. If you round this number, how I will round it? Right, round the divisor first. If you round the divisor into the nearest 10, so before 4 I have 8 and I have to add 1 to the tens, it will be 50, right? And round the 336 into the nearest 100, it will be 30. Okay, girls? So if you divide 30 on 50, how I will divide? Erase 1 0 in the dividend with 1 0 in the divisor. Now 30 divided 5, which number I will multiply it with 5? It will give me 30. It's equals 6. So the estimation here is 6. Okay? So let's find here the answer. Now I will use this estimation to help me to find the answer, to find the quotient. So if you want to divide this number 336 on 48, I will use the estimation 6 as we learned in the ones. So how many 48 in 336? I think 6. So then I want to multiply 6 with 48. Now 48 multiply 6. Now 6 multiply 8. Thank you, girls. You give me the right answer. It will give you 288. If you multiply 6 with 8, it will be 48. 8 here and 4 here, 4 above the tens. 6 multiply 4 equals 24 plus 4, 28. So the answer will be 288. This is the answer. So I will write the answer here. If you subtract. Okay. Let's subtract. If you subtract now, 6 minus 8 equals what? I have to borrow from the 2. It will be what? From the 3. It will be 2. And this 6 will be what? Will be 1. I will put 1. It will be 16. 16 minus 8 equals 8. No, Larissa, your answer is not correct. Sheikh, I think your answer is correct. 2 minus 8. Can I take 2 from the 8? 8 from the 2? No. So I will borrow from the 3. It will be 2. And put 1 next to the 2. It will be 12. Now 12 minus 8, Larissa, equals 4. Okay? So look. The answer is what? 48. Can I divide 48 on 48? That's mean I have how many? How many here? How many 48 in this number? Not 6. What? I have another one. That's mean I have 7. So if you repeat the division and divide 336 on 48 and choose 7, not 6. If you multiply 7 with 45, with 48, the answer will be what? The answer will be the exact dividend, 336. Okay? And it will be 0. The remainder will be 0. So the answer for this division is what? 7, not 6. So here the estimation tell me that you can use 6, but the real answer or the quotient equals what, Lana? Equals what? You are eating, Lana? So equals what? Equals 7. Okay? So look, the estimation is too high or too low? Look, the estimation is too low from the quotient. Thank you, Lana. Thank you, Larissa. That's mean the estimation is too low. So sometimes the estimation will not help me. Okay? So the right quotient is 7. Because 48 here, as we said, 48 equals 48. Because I have 48 and it's equal the dividend. This is the answer. Okay, girls? If you finish, please type 1 in the chat box. Okay, thank you. So my estimation is lower than the quotient. Okay, thank you, girls. Thank you all. Let's move to the same page to exercise number 1. Now, in exercise number 1, okay, who said wait? You didn't finish, Wajid? You didn't finish, dear? Now let's move to exercise 4. Now I want to divide here 446 on 41. Okay, so first thing, I will find the first digit in the quotient by using the estimation. So first thing, I have to adjust the estimate and find the quotient. So first thing, to find the estimation here, you have to round the number. Yes, the same page, dear. So if you round this number into the nearest here, or first I will start with the division. If you round this number into the nearest 10, it will be 40. This one will be, I'll write it here, 40. And I want to divide what? Okay, just 1 minute. I'll write it again. It will be the divisor. If you round this number into the nearest 10, so I have 1 before the tens. That means I will keep the same numbers, and the digit before it will be 0. So what about the 100, this number? I want to round this number into the nearest number. I can divide it on 40. What is the number close to 1546? I can round it into the nearest number. I can divide it on 40. Look, 1600. The number will be 1600. Okay, so I have to round this number into the nearest number. I can divide it on 40. Now if I want to find the answer for this division, 1600 divided on 40, first thing, I have to erase the first digit here and the 0 here. Then 16 divided 4. 16 divided 4 equals what? Thank you. Equals 4. And I will put a 0 next to the answer, so it will be 40. So according to the estimation, the answer will be close to what? Will be close to 40. So the first digit in the quotient will be 4. So if I want to use it here in this division, let's find the answer and compare them between quotient and estimation. Let's start. If I choose the first digit in the quotient here, 4, I will use it here. 4 tenths. So I will type it here. So 154 divided 41, it will be 4. Let's multiply 4 with this one, or this number. 4 multiply 1 equals 4. 4 multiply 4 equals what? Equals what? 16. Now, can I subtract this number from this number? 164. Can I subtract it from 154? No, I can't. Why? Because look, the answer here is greater than the 154. So I can't subtract it from it. So that's mean it will not be 4. It will be less than 4. Maybe it will be 3. So that's mean my estimation is too high. Thank you, Lana and Larissa. My estimation here is too high. So the correct answer in this number will be 3. Let's divide the answer. 3 multiply 1 equals 3. 3 multiply 4 equals 12. Thank you, Emma. And then I will subtract. 4 minus 3 equals 1. 5 minus 2 equals 3. And 1 minus 1 equals 0. So this is the answer. Now let's continue. I will take the 6 and put it here. Now 316 divided 41. How many 41s in 316? You can try. Yes, Larissa, thank you. So you can try between 6 and 7. Okay, so if you try 6, it will be less, so you will try 7. 7 multiply 1 equals 7. If you have a question, girls, please type it in the chat box. 7 multiply 4 equals what? Equals 28. Then I will subtract. I will borrow from this one will be 0, and this one will be 16. 16 minus 7 equals 9. And I will borrow from the 3, it will be 2, and this 0 will be 10. 10 minus 8 equals 2. So can I divide 29 on 41? No, I can't, so it will be a remainder. So the exact number is what? 37, and there is a remain equals 29. And my estimation is too what? Is too high, because it's higher than the quotient. If you have a question, please type it in the chat box, because we finish our session. And we will continue tomorrow, inshallah. There is no homework today. Okay? Any question, girls? Okay, type it in the chat box quickly, because you have 1 minute, I think.